Hi everyone, Chris here, and today I wanted to continue talking about project management inside of instructional design. So we've talked the last couple of days about planning the project. Well, there comes a point when you actually have to execute the project, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. Now, when I'm in charge of a project, there are three basic things that I watch for. The first is I watch the schedule very closely, specifically the critical path, that one flow of tasks that really sets the actual end date. And if you can optimize that, you can usually end up improving the time of the project. The other piece with the project schedule is now that you're executing the project, this is when the pieces start to move because people are people and new things come up. So you're definitely going to want to watch for those things. The second thing that I really watch when I'm in charge of the project is making sure that everybody's on the same page. And this can be most beneficial when you have regularly scheduled team meetings, but you can do it with email and memo and going out to see everybody. The main point here with keeping everyone on the same page is hunting down surprises before they surprise anybody. So you'll want to touch base with every single person who's part of the team, who's part of the project, and pull what's going on. A lot of people, especially really talented experts, tend to assume that they're nothing special. And they tend to assume that you know everything that they know because it's obvious. And if you're not an expert in that domain, it's probably not obvious. So really pulling that out of people when you're executing the project is big, big, big. And then the third thing is change management. I can't stress enough how critical it is to have formal change management procedures for when a project is underway. You had the project plan and the project scope signed off on by some authority, and you'll need to make sure that any changes to the project go through a similar approval piece. And this could be as easy as emailing your boss and saying, hey, this is the change that people want to make, and here are the consequences of that change. And you maybe get an email back, and that's your paper trail. You just add that to the project documentation. Or maybe you're someplace more formal where you actually have to write out a formal request for having something changed and have it actually signed off on by whomever. In either case, you definitely want to make sure you have everybody on the same page, really watching for changes that are going on that are just part of life, and then ensuring that any formal changes that would affect the project scope are signed off on and approved, and everybody is aware of them. Anyway, if you do this well, you end up finishing your project. And that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Alrighty, I'll talk with you then.